So looking at Brent on the weekly chart, it's a broken down market, and the price remains, let's have a look, the price remains on the front side of the bear trend, drawn with a broad brush. If you were to bring this in a bit more precisely, you could argue that we broke out of the um, what do you call it, bear trend on this bounce on the OPEC uh, production cuts um, news, but we've come back into that. We've closed the gap, and in that scenario, then you would argue that we still are biased, um, short. We've got these lows. Now, I would suggest that this is an M formation. So we've come up, we've come down, we've come up, we've come down, and we could be heading back up. At this point, I'd come down onto the daily chart to look for potential resistances, but well, let's just go there now. So we are on the backside of this old bearish trend on the daily chart. So now flipping bullish for the meanwhile. And we've got support. It's been built here. That's an engulfment on the day so far. We've got resistance that will be eyed up here. So we're moving up towards that. So what I anticipate at this point is either a continuation, at some point to peter out, nevertheless, whatever happens from here will be building another harmonic pattern. So whether it stalls here and comes back in, or if it continues up, I'd anticipate it to come back in before the continuation higher. So let's just say it stalls at resistance, come back inside, continue lower, but you'd anticipate that this would become support over here, and you might get a bounce from there. But overall, the question is long-term bullish. Define long-term, but long-term bearish, medium-term building a bullish case, um, building a corrective bias within this sort of sideways market. But while below this trend line here, particularly, see if I have a few touches of that. So 1, 2, commence on here. Anyway, so that's the trend line, and you'd be looking for opportunities to be buying to go up and then selling to come down.